Well, hello, folks. It is Monday, July 7th. Today is my 70th birthday. Cheers. I am amazed and very thankful to be alive today here talking to you. I want to join my birthday brother Ringo Starr in sending out the message of peace and love, and also to remind folks worldwide at noon today, everyone, stop what you're doing. Say it like you mean it, or I wish you would mean it. Peace and love. Peace and love. We need it more. We need it more than ever today, and we seems like it's in short order. Come on, people, let's do this. Due to the time factor, Europe being 6 hours ahead, I've already received hundreds of birthday greetings. I wake up this morning and it's like in my social media platforms. Thank you, people. I accept it and I appreciate it, and I hope that the love and appreciation that you're showing me is a loop, because I think that's what it is. It's like I haven't done anything special to receive so much love, but I feel it, and I acknowledge that I receive a lot of positive energy from all over the world. It's wonderful. It is. It is. Thank you. 70. I shake my head a lot in my videos, I know, but it's just a an expression of thinking, it's like assessing things, inside, and it's like, wow, glad to be alive. Thank you for the wonderful gifts, everyone. Thank you. Do I have special plans today? I do not. The last time I did something special for my birthday was the last time I said I would ever do it, because in some ways it backfired. I turned 40 here at this house. I don't remember how many years it was that I had been living here, but 40 seemed like a big deal. So I had a party, which is something I rarely do, and it's the last one that I've had. And consequently, there were people at the party that I really didn't want here, but they were associates of musicians I played with, and they spoiled my party. They were jerks, and I basically had to kick them out. It was really frustrating. I'm supposed to be enjoying my birthday, and I'm having a problem with these jerks just making a mess in the house, and they're saying, "Oh, don't worry about it. It's your birthday. You get it tomorrow." I said, "No, that's not how I'm doing this. My house doesn't have to get wrecked because it's a party." I would be cleaning up behind them, and then they'd go into another room and start some more mess, and I just said, "Fuck you, get the fuck out of here." No parties. I did go back down to I almost said Drastic Plastic, because that used to be my a favorite store, but Grapefruit, to go ahead and um, thank you for the gift certificate, Sean. To go ahead and get that value, and I'll show you what I got. But no special plans today. Is it a significant day to me? Well, it really is, because I'm a 7. It's the 7th month, born on the 7th day. This is and as of this year, I'm 70. Seven's always been a very important number to me. The fact that I share a birthday with Ringo Starr has always been very important to me. Cheers, people. So, nothing earth shaking in the vinyl to show you. And it's like, what could I show of significance regarding my birthday? Um, I don't know. So, I'll just go down here and see. I think about 4 more records. And the other day when I was showing you that pile, there was a couple I missed just because they were. So this is all birthday haul, basically. This is an artist who I did not know about, but when I saw it, I knew, okay, this is something I'm interested in. Jacques Lejeune, early works 1969-1970. This is experimental music concrete. I've only played one side of it. Kind of a cool looking label. No, actually, it's upside down. Jacques Lejeune. First impression is that this is again, I don't know why I didn't know about this, but there's so much to know. I can't possibly know everything. I love work like this. I do. And the other day, it was buried, but this is new to the collection. I love Ornette Coleman. And I had been needing this for the collection. The cover is slightly damaged, but Ornette Coleman twins. And this is significant because the first song on here is a first take from the other album, Free Jazz. And it's a double quartet, and it's amazing how well it works. There's one group on one side, the other group on the other side, and it's not a mess. It's like there's this, from both sides, there'll be something happening over here that's cool interplay, something over here that's happening, cool interplay, and then listening to them together, it's like both sides, it's working. Ornette Coleman, again, was a pioneer. Ought to be a statue of him in the capital of the United States. Ornette Coleman. Yeah. I had passed on these next two before, and I looked at them because there was a third one which is even more expensive. So I had to stop and look and decide, okay, these are going home with me. Reissue. Ilian Radig. Feedback Works 1969-1970. They had another version of this at the store, which was more expensive, and this picture on the back was in color. But I didn't see what the $10 difference was in them, so I got the cheaper one. I haven't played this yet, but she is a pioneer, a pioneering woman in electronics, like Delia Derbyshire and the other woman, Laurie Spiegel, is that her name? I got that, as well as this. These are reissues of her work. So I got that one, and I got this one. Ilian Radig, Vice Versa, etc., 1970, on this cool label, Olga Margan. These are my first releases on this label, but I love labels like this where they specialize in this sort of thing. Black vinyl. Records like this really seem almost more proper on black vinyl. Haven't played it yet. When I went down to the store yesterday, David Nance was working. Saturday it was David and Simon. but it was just David. So I actually spent about a half hour, 45 minutes just hanging out with David at the store because he's working alone, and it was kind of quiet. Really liked David, and he had forgotten how old I am. So we're talking and stuff, and then great conversation. I just really like David a lot. We were talking about the Omaha scene. He's got great respect for Connor Oberst, and I had to let him know, yeah, Connor Oberst is a hell of a songwriter, but I like your music better. I like what you're doing with the audio, with your music better, David. And we talked about that, and he's an honest guy. He's got great respect for Connor. I think David Nance musically is more interesting. Love the guy though. So it's kind of mine. It was very cool when, as I was ringing up the stuff and getting my gift certificate from Sean and Patrick. Thank you, Sean. I reminded him, yeah, tomorrow's my 70th birthday, and he almost dropped what he was holding because I'm older than his dad. We play music together. It was great because he wanted to know. He said, "Well, I can't even imagine. You're older than my dad. How do you feel?" And I told him, I am. It's heavy. It's cool. It's weird, but it's like inside, I feel like the same person, slowly growing old, but I'm still, in essence, the same 20-year-old, 30-year-old. You know, I still feel that vitality. I don't feel mentally old in a bad way. I feel the years and the experiences that have accumulated. I feel them, and they're part of my reality now. But my essence, my core essence of a person, is still very young. It was really fun to spend that time with David. We'll see what happens today. I have no plans. I really don't. So there was one more Harry Partch at Grapefruit that I had left behind the time before, thinking I'll get it, and because no one else is going to get this, and it was still there. Another one on the Composers Recordings Incorporated. Now the reason why I left this the first time was I already have Castor and Pollux. This is likely a different performance of it, and then I also noticed that it had two scenes from The Bewitched, which I bought. I saw I was buying the whole thing, so that's why I left it. But this was still there. Haven't played it yet, but another addition to my Harry Partch collection. Yes, this man was special. He was a genius. He was a cranky old bastard, I understand. But it makes sense to me. Um, there's these studies that talk about how smart people and really intelligent people are kind of aloof, kind of prefer to stay away from a lot of people. Well, when your gates are that open and when your mind is that perceptive, a lot of what humans do and a lot of human behavior is very irksome and tiring, just to start with. I feel it. Am I calling myself a genius? No, but I know I'm not stupid. And I forgot to mention these the other day. Carm, if you see this, you sent me incense. I burned one stick. This one is decent. Now, I got spoiled back in the 90s when I was working with the Tibetan monks because they have a special type of Tibetan champa type of incense that I think is better than anything I've ever smelled. So I bought as much of it as I could and held onto it as long as I could. And when I ran out of it, I just stopped burning incense. I saged the house, but that's an act. That's a ritual thing that I do but I don't leave it burning. Like some people will leave the sage burning in them, but So thank you for the incense. But it reminds me of that special Tibetan. Um, it's just I've never smelled any other incense like it. I like Indian incense, but this stuff is special. The other record that I bought that I still haven't played yesterday, but bought it yesterday in the used, George Russell Sextet Aesthetics. I love George Russell. As a composer, band leader, he was so cutting edge, so far ahead of so many people. He played with the best. On here, he's got Don Ellis, Eric Dolphy, um, Joe Hunt on drums. Haven't played it yet. I just noticed this. This is a special limited edition of 300. I have copy number 61. I didn't even notice that in the store. I did notice that it's on this label. Audiophile clear vinyl. This is a new label to me. But George Russell, he has this one composition, Souls Loved by I forget, I've got it. It's really quite an incredible piece of work. It is. So that's what's on my mind. Family, hope you're all doing well out in California. My heart goes out to the people flooded out in Texas. This is just the new normal because of climate change. Every year we can expect it to get worse. So I really think that the main message that I have here is I'm glad to be alive. I was talking about this with Binky, and Binky's pretty cool for the most part. She seems pretty cool. Like, I sense a dark side. Okay, can I tell you that? If you happen to see this, Binky, I like you. I like you. I'm liking you a lot. I sense the darkness. But we were talking about passage of time. I forget where I was going. Just thankful and try to stay in the here and the now. That is one thing I notice about being older, is that thoughts will just evaporate. Unlike when you were younger, where you could just grab it right back. Have these moments where it's like I'm thinking, I'm on a train of thought, and it keeps going, and then I forget where I started. That kind of sucks. That's a sign of aging, I think. Pretty sure. But I'm fairly intact because of the boat accident. It's how I lost these teeth in the front of my mouth, getting hit in the mouth with a boat, the front of a boat, literally, like unexpected, like getting punched. That's how this all started. Other than that, and a few other little things, I feel pretty good at 70 years old. 70 years old. That's wild. I'm still here. Okay, thank you for the love, people. Thank you for the regard. It's reciprocal, you get what you give, which is why I try not to talk about the negative people, because I didn't ask for them. I didn't do nothing to them. I didn't, so I don't know why that's happening. My vibe is one of and my message is one of inclusion and one of recognition of mankind. That's the old term we used, humankind, though. We're all one species. So we're like a family. We could be. I mean, we are. I think, literally, factually, we're one family of a species. But we just can't get. Some people just refuse to see that. Don't want to get along and cause problems and hurt others. I don't understand it, so I'm gonna double down with my birthday brother Ringo Starr. Peace and love are in order. We need peace and love. And that's up to each one of us. And if you're a person that's sending out negative vibrations and not peace and love, why are you doing that? What is wrong with you? So, peace and love, everyone. Thank you for being a part of my life. Thank you.